I said ayo.
I said ayo.
I said ayo. One man army against 50, bro. I stand on
Time out. Time out. Time out. In other words,
The Cowboys haven't beat a team above us 500. They beat a team right at 500.
But no, it's hard. It's hard because then they won't even play in the conference championship. Hey, forget all that. Hey,
this whole year, and it ain't about fantasy, it's about the facts. No, that's not the same. That is not the same. You never.
We just went viral for the wrong reasons again.
Do you realize it all comes back to fraud?
You trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah.
And Blake Hall.
I said ayo.
Yo.
Marco. Hey man, say man, episode dope boy 95 Air Max on. How we living, man?
You know,
Good, Gucci.
God is good. You know what I'm saying? We get good.
Yeah, man. Episode 95, man. We rounding out the year, bro. Getting close to the hundreds. Possibly, you know, see them folks next year. But before we get into anything, we need the greatest athlete to wear that number 95 before we even get into any type of payments. 95.
We're at 95.
Right now, I got Richard Dent off of the strength. He's a bear. Go.
What? Are we for real? We got two fire. Has he been the best player in the league at any moment?
He was an all-pro.
He was an all-pro. At what position?
The end.
But we have a defensive end who actually won Defensive Player of the Year.
Myles Garrett. I like respectfully, like on some real stuff. I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't even know if I'm taking Myles Garrett over Chris Jones.
You can go Chris Jones too. I feel like it's two different positions.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if I was on the team, I probably would take Chris Jones. I've seen Chris Jones play inside, outside.
Yeah.
And he anchors. Well, Myles Garrett, Browns defense good before this year, but
to be fair, same argument. Never mind. But Myles Garrett always top. Chris Jones always top 3 in his position. Myles Garrett always top 3 in his position.
Exactly. Not even his position as a pass rusher. Period.
Oh, because you talk about outside linebackers can be put in that category.
Yeah, that whole argument with T.J. Watt. But I'm
good. I'm good for one of the new guys, if we be honest.
Off of the strength of the DPOY, I would fade the Myles Garrett.
3 times.
I'm about to say, but to counter that, and not only 3-time Super Bowl, he balled last Super Bowl. He balled.
And he an all-pro.
Yeah.
So is Garrett.
I mean, yeah, so is Myles Garrett.
I mean,
so is what we're taking defensive player of the year.
Individual awards don't outweigh rings in this type. So.
What? That's your argument. You come on here every week talking about Super Bowls.
No, I mean,
got him.
I thought that was a consensus for real.
Nah, that's your consensus, man. That's your
you consistently say it, no cap. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm taking Chris Jones off the field. I feel like Chris Jones blows up plays on like running the ball and passing. I feel like Myles Garrett is not a threat on the run.
What's his tackle for us? Look like
Myles Garrett beat somebody's head in with a helmet. I'm gonna go with him.
Oh, facts, because if he sees us in person, he's scared.
But I mean, if I was starting a team, I would fade Chris Jones. But
no cap.
I feel like it's either or, man.
They both trash for real.
They both what?
Trash and Manning.
Trash at what?
In Matt, they're trashing them in the game.
Oh, in Madden.
Bullshit.
Overrated. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you talking about the new one?
New Madden.
Because we ain't talking about because DeForest Buckner is the greatest defensive tackle of all time. If we going Madden wise,
No cap. New Madden is weak, but that is what it is, man. Y'all Heisman players about to be on Madden soon. He got one more game left.
y'all.
Travis Hunter did take home that Heisman Award over Ashton Gency, and it was the closest race since Mark Ingram at 09.
Yeah.
And it was good to see. Basically, the race was between two skill players, two non-quarterback players. I think that's good for football.
Yeah.
But do y'all feel like the Heisman Committee got it right, or no?
I mean, shout out to them doing, fame over stats. It's based off the stats. So shout out to them for doing that. I didn't know they did this, but who was it? ESPN. They put a poll on who they think should win, and Ashton Gency was highly voted on. He was. I didn't think it was that close. I mean, I didn't think it was that far apart that the fans. I didn't think that many people wanted Ashton over Travis. I didn't believe that.
That's
so
American.
I didn't either.
They love an underdog story.
I mean, not only underdog, and then it's like the facts we already laid out. He got Boise State to a bye.
Yeah, it's the Boise State factor. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I mean by underdog. Not saying he's like not a like we won't see another running back like him for another 5 years. But I mean, bro, Travis is 1-on-1, bro.
Is he really, bro?
He's the first All-American on. He's the first All-American on defense to put up 1,000 yards. We've never seen that. He's the first player to suit up for HBCU to win the Heisman.
Yeah, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
But I'm saying, just tell me why I lied. Just tell me why I lied. He's the first
3 years ago.
He's the first wide receiver to win it's not Biletnikoff, is it?
Yeah, that's the one. Well, he wouldn't be the first wide receiver to win a Biletnikoff.
He's the first one to win the Biletnikoff award and get an interception first. I mean, like, bro, like you're looking at two people who broke history. I think if they both were Heisman's in different years, they both win it. But somebody had to win, man. And
the fame game.
Everybody loves 2 for 1 on Black Friday, but I don't like 2 for 1 on a football field. I don't know. I just don't know.
If it was like last year, then I wouldn't have argued. But when you talk about a player that carried a team to a playoff bye, and you finna break the all-time rushing record, all-time, like, bro, above Barry Sanders, you never see nobody named above Barry Sanders.
The playoffs didn't matter for the Heisman's in the past
because it was when you have 12 seeds now. No, you can't do that. When you have 12 opportunities to make it, it's totally different. It's 100% different.
Yeah,
it's different than having 2 or 4. Is way different.
LSU wasn't gonna make it last year if it was 12.
Say that again.
LSU wasn't gonna make it last year if it was 12.
They were. They was top 12.
They lost 3 games.
It was top 12.
I'm saying according to this criteria. I mean, Alabama was 12. We didn't make it.
Wait. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like with the criteria, it still would have been the 5 conference champions plus the
only reason, and bring it back. The only reason he won though is because of stats. His stats were so crazy. His stats was crazy last year.
The Jane Daniels had 5,000 yards.
Yeah, his stats was crazy last year.
Charles Woodson's stats weren't better than Peyton Manning.
No, they weren't, but he was a national champion. You see?
No, but he didn't win a national championship before the Heisman. The Heisman was always before the national championship.
So he had his team at top, number 1, number 2?
So the team success was on the DB?
Certain it plays a factor. Right. Oh, wait. Obviously, it seems like a DB can carry a team.
Hold on, time out.
What, you trying to see if Tom Brady played on that team?
Because
too young.
Ohio State had a guy too.
You talk about that play both ways. Our cornerback, Yeah, our cornerback, Chris Gamble. That's who you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doubled all of their stats. He doubled all of their stats.
And he was on kick return. He was a three-way player. Charles Wilson was
Yeah.
a three-way player.
They didn't have none of them. You could put three of them together. None of them had 1,000 yards. All three together.
Facts. None of them also had like 300 targets.
No, he did not have 300 targets. Why are you saying that? He had 92 catches. If you believe he had 300 targets, you're shell.
I know it was a little less.
He didn't even have 100 catches and he had 1,000 yards. That's insane. And if you thought, if you watched the game and you thought Travis was dropping the ball, for sure.
Wait, what do you mean you didn't have 100? Most people don't have 100 catches. You don't need 100 catches to get 1,000 yards.
Yeah, when you're a great receiver.
Like all receivers. Most receivers crack 1,000 way before 100 yards. They crack it at like 70, 80.
70 your shell. But the we will never we will see another running back crack 2,000 yards.
If you listen to Dion and you believe Dion, he said we got another one coming.
I don't think we.
He not talking about. I know he ain't talking about my boy Gibson.
I'll be honest. I don't know who he was talking about. That's just what he said. I'll be lying to you if I say I know which player he was talking about.
We will not see another player like Travis Hunter for a long time.
No. And my thing with Travis Hunter is like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, as a football player, he's probably the best ball hawk I have ever seen. Like, ball is in the air, he's gonna get it. Like, I'll put his name up there with what we got, the Julios, or his name will be up there with the Julio, the Calvin Johnson, Megatron. Like, ball is in the air. He's Odell, rookie or Odell. He's probably one of the best ball hawks I've seen. That's cool. But I really wish they should have just gave Genty the award. Maybe his girlfriend wouldn't have said nothing. I don't know.
Hey, good shit. No cap, man.
Like that.
Oh, facts. No, you're facts. Because they seen him trying to take pictures with everybody and seeing how she reacted. It was like, bro, we're just gonna make your night better, bro. We're just gonna make your day better. Here you go. There you go.
Maybe she would have just, but nonetheless. Colorado is not going to be in a bowl game this weekend. It's time for the first 12-team playoff to kick off. Ashton Genty will be playing, not this week.
Next week.
But we do have Notre Dame and Indiana in Notre Dame.
Put it up. Put the bracket up.
I don't have it up. I don't have it up.
We have Ohio State, Tennessee.
Yeah, that's a good matchup, but
SMU, Penn State. And I want to say Clemson, Texas.
Yeah. Clemson, Texas play at what? Midday, right?
Yeah, and that Clemson, Texas is going to be a rematch from high school between Cade and Quinn Ewers.
In the same city.
Yeah. And this, no, not same city.
I don't think they played in the same city that game, but he's from Cade's from Austin.
Yeah. He'll be going home. And Quinn is from Dallas. But that would be a championship rematch. I think Cade won the championship like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
He went off to Clemson, however. But any predictions for that game in Texas?
I told y'all last week, bro. That's my upset of the day.
Clemson. You think Dabo's gonna have a Cinderella story?
Bro.
Is Dabo the Cinderella of the bracket in Clemson?
No. I said that day. I didn't say the whole bracket. Let's one week at a time, brother.
Who was the Cinderella then?
SMU.
You think they're gonna be Penn State?
I believe they can.
considering how cold it's going to be up there, I really think like it's very unfortunate that they're playing in Penn State.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, it's not cold in Dallas.
yeah. That will be like home field advantage is big in that aspect, bro. Like weather is something you can't practice for. So
No,
It's
that's
getting
Miami.
cold. It's getting cold, but they probably done already left, or they're leaving tonight.
bro, it's
not Pennsylvania cold though.
yeah. The sun will be up, so that'll be an upside. But
Yeah, 12 o'clock.
good luck.
Bro,
I
can we also
I ride with them though, just because, like I said, Penn State has no offense, bro. They have a
no
tight end, and that's it.
fucking
And
Michigan?
if SMU could play like how they played Clemson in the second half, outside of that last play, I'll take SMU to upset Penn State
Yeah.
and play
If
Boise.
Clemson could play like that first half, then they could beat Texas.
Nah, Texas ceiling is too high. Texas ceiling is way higher, and their Texas floor is higher than Penn State's floor. So that's why I feel like and
I mean, I have
Quinn
no
Ewers,
disagreement with that.
it depends on Quinn Ewers as well. Um, we need to know where his mind is. Is he worried about the draft, the playoffs, or new school next year? We don't know where Quinn Ewers' mind state is at, and that's going to be a big factor as well because, well, it starts with play calling. Their offensive coordinator did a terrible job against Georgia.
And the reason I also got Clemson, y'all know what happens when the boys go back home to play a game, an important game. They get that magic, man.
Yeah,
They get that magic.
They'll
But
both-
I
they'll
think
both
another
be
thing we need to talk about is the seeding itself. Because the seeding is right and wrong at the same time. Because, yay, I'm the number one team in the nation. Who do I get next? The winner of Ohio State or Tennessee? Come on, bro. They doing no dirt. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Georgia got it easy. Georgia got it the easiest. Next. But you give them Tennessee and Ohio State. Like, come on, bro.
I just think that's how the chips fell for Ohio State. Ohio State wins against Michigan. Maybe they're a little bit higher, but they suck. So
nice.
I
Right. Your team lost to Oklahoma by 21 Scott.
I never.
21
I
Scott.
never. I mean, if it's team versus team, Ohio State is a better team this year. Like, what you want me to say?
And then if we're being honest,
we in rebuilding mode.
Georgia really lost to Georgia Tech. But
nah, it doesn't count because we don't do that for the Chiefs. I'm not hearing that. It doesn't count.
no, you try to do that every week, and that's why you make them.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I literally let it rock.
So how in the perfect world, Eric? What should the seeding look like?
I think because reseeding them by numbers is kind of hard, but I feel like that Indiana Notre Dame game, they should play Oregon. One of those winners should play Oregon.
But you can't just.
I know that's what I'm saying because the seed. That's what I'm saying. I'm good with everything except for who Oregon got to play next because it's like that's kind of crazy. That's very wild.
I mean,
that's very wild.
I mean, these are two teams that one lost to a Michigan team without a quarterback, and then the other one lost to Arkansas. I mean, these teams are not like Preston said, they're not legit. They suck.
Yeah.
So I mean, is it really that bad?
I mean, everybody on here. You can't look at this. You can't look at this playoff and tell me, "Oh, that's a dominant team." You can't look at anybody on this list and be like, "They're a dominant team. They can't get beat."
All 12 teams.
All 12 teams.
All right,
it's not a fact that if anybody's dominant, it's just a matter of gap.
Bro, I'm on some real stuff, bro. I said it here before. You just said Georgia had it easy. Georgia's walking to the semifinals.
I feel like the way that bracket is set up, yes. But they can also be beat.
By who on this list?
Bro, like all jokes aside, honestly, I think we also forget that they got tapped by Ole Miss, who's okay.
Okay, bro.
I mean, they could be beat. That's what we seen. We seen all Alabama teams that we seen.
But
Let
I'm
me
saying
finish. We
doesn't
seen
take
all
much to
Alabama teams that we were like, oh yeah, cakewalk, easy.
it doesn't
We seen.
take
Go
much to
ahead.
say that, bro.
You said what?
It don't take much to say that. Everybody can be beat on the team. You're not saying nothing.
We seen
But listen
Clemson.
for
We
what?
seen Clemson teams that we were like, they're not losing. We on this. This is. I'll say this is a go to war. Anybody can win. Well,
You think
no, not Indiana. Not Indiana. I don't think
you
Indiana.
really think Clemson is going to upset Texas for real? Like you
Yeah, I have. Yeah, they have a high possibility. I believe so.
Right.
Yes.
Right. What time they play? Saturday?
4:00.
Right. 4 or 5.
4 Eastern.
4 or 5. I'm gonna text you.
Okay.
If the playoff seeding was according to it was according to the rankings, instead of Arizona State and Boise State having byes, it would be Penn State and Texas. And then you would have in the first round, it would be, let me see. We have
You trying to do 5 versus 12 naturally?
yeah. You have Notre Dame versus you have Notre Dame versus Clemson, and the winner of that would play Penn State. You would have Oregon. They would do. They would play the winner of Indiana or Boise State, which sounds a lot better for the 1 seed versus Tennessee and Ohio State. Georgia, they would play Tennessee or SMU, which is fair. And then, I messed up. And then Penn State would play
Ohio State or
Clemson.
Mm.
No. Or Penn State would play Penn State would play Notre Dame or Clemson. And I messed up. And then number 3, Texas would play Ohio State or what was 11?
Tennessee?
No. Is it SMU? Oh no, Ohio State or Arizona State.
I think we have to reward the conference champions something, because if you don't give them a bye, potentially they're not playing in the conference championship.
Yeah,
agree.
So
yep.
if what Eric said is that everybody can be beat, then nobody has it easy then.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't believe that. I don't believe that everybody on this bracket can be beat. I think there's a few teams where it's like, bro, unless they just.
I mean, everybody can be beat. The only team that can say that is Oregon. That's the only non-beaten team.
That's not. If we're looking at records and be like, oh, they can be beat, it's like, bro, what are we talking about?
Bro,
Ain't that how you do? Anyway,
that's not how you make.
I'm giving. I'm also. Let me take back what I said, because I'm
said-
giving Tennessee too much props. I did that on accident. Tennessee.
Ohio State
But I
has
expect them to lose. I guess.
Ohio State has a Chip Kelly problem, man. If they're gonna run the ball instead of throw to their future Pro Bowl wide receivers, then they're gonna lose the game. Like
Future Pro Bowl wide receivers.
Jeremiah Smith, Ibuka, they're gonna make somebody's quarterback real happy in the future. But I mean, if they're gonna run the ball, then again, like Texas, offensive coordinator problem, and you can't overcome that. So
I don't think Texas have a. I don't think Texas had an offensive coordinator problem against Georgia. I just think Georgia's defense is like that.
no, yes they
Yeah.
do. They caught some weird plays at the end of the game, bro.
But they were
very
also
weird plays.
They was also getting to the quarterback.
All right, bro.
Wait, who killed? Oh, and Texas killed the quarterback too.
All right, bro. I Saturday's gonna be very telling. Saturday's gonna be very telling.
Exactly. We have one Big Ten and SEC matchup. Let's see how that goes.
I just said Tennessee was a dud. Did I not?
Ohio State is too. They suck.
You did say that too. because they lost to Michigan.
I also said weather. Did I not?
What you mean weather? They both play in the same weather.
Play in the mountains, bro. Yeah.
Nah.
What you mean, nah?
Literally play in the mountains.
Nashville is in the mountains.
Yeah.
Knoxville's in the
Yeah. Bro, yeah. Look at them. Yeah, it's right over the mountains. It's right there.
There's a lily
It's 50 degrees in Knoxville right now.
in the valley.
You're thinking of Nashville. Nashville is not near the mountains at all. Isn't
Ain't
it?
they in Nashville or Knoxville?
Knoxville.
Yeah.
They're near
It's
the
50
mountains.
degrees right now. That's pretty plush.
No, it is not, dog.
Compared to
That's
what?
cold. Bro, that's cold.
Where's Ohio?
You said where's Ohio? Like Columbus.
where's
Columbus.
Columbus weather right now? What?
That shit hotter. Don't tell me it's hotter in Columbus than it is in Nashville. I mean,
It's
Knoxville.
37 degrees.
Oh, okay.
37 versus 47. It's cold. It's cold.
Nah, y'all.
Cold.
But you
All right. What's the game day forecast, Preston? What's the game day forecast?
It's 21. It's 21 to 30.
Bro. Freezing. Okay.
Tennessee ain't never played this late in the season ever.
What?
I mean, they play
What's the last
both
time
games.
Tennessee went this? Nah, that
Oh, this late. You mean late in the season? Okay. I thought you said late in the day.
no late in the season. They have never. For what?
Alvin Kamara had them playing late. But
Like what?
also
Bowl game.
there's some other Big Ten SEC bowl games coming up as well.
Trash. Like Alabama versus
I feel
Michigan.
like-
How does that happen, bro?
Exactly, like with this,
That's
this
crazy.
and this is that's why I want to talk about, because Preston loved doing this whole Big
Bowl
Ten
game.
SEC thing, bowl game thing. But it's like when you look at these matchups, it's really trash, bro. Because like, how does Michigan 6-6, right?
No, 7 and wait. Yeah, 6-6 sounds right.
How do they
6-6.
get
Oh,
an Alabama team that is top 12 in the country in a bowl game?
I don't know. I don't stand for that.
And then come the new year, let's look at the Big Ten SEC
7.
record. 7-5.
Yeah.
Bro, that's very trash. I think college football, I mean, I know how it goes. They do it like next available conference winner versus next available conference winner. And because the Big Ten has 4 teams in the playoffs, Michigan probably was up next. But I feel like that's trash, bro. I think the NCAA needs to have a little more hand in picking these matchups. Because there's no reason a game like that should be happening. There's no reason the Miami Hurricanes should be playing. Who are they playing? Let me get the schedule back up.
They should be playing Colorado.
Exactly.
That would be fire. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The 2 best quarterbacks in the nation.
Yeah.
Or the first 2 out, bro. They use this first 2 out every year. The first 2 out could have played each other. Alabama and Miami.
Brando. We're not even the next 2 best in the conference.
Nah.
Illinois and Iowa ahead of us in conference standing.
Nah, that couldn't happen.
Yeah, because we lost 4 conference games.
So because of that, now Iowa gets to go and play Missouri by record, and Colorado is playing BYU, which is a conference game.
All right.
We gotta do a little bit better. We gotta do a little bit better with the bowl matchups.
Who's Syracuse playing?
You rank 25 teams. They're playing Washington State. You rank 25 teams, and then don't match them up. It's kind of weird to me.
It's always been weird.
It has always been weird. I don't know what's the reasoning behind it. They only got rankings besides the Richmond teams. But yeah, and then you get a Duke versus Ole Miss.
Duke made some noise at the end of the year, I think.
I thought it was in the beginning of the year they made noise. It's the end of the year where they flopped.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
Florida playing Tulane.
Who's Miami playing in the Pop-Tart Bowl? Iowa
Pop-Tart Bowl.
State.
That could have easily been Colorado, bro. That could have easily been Colorado.
Exactly. So we could have the two best quarterbacks in the country. They gave Cam Ward the quarterback award. I think it's Jim Thorpe.
Yeah.
Y'all agree with that award pick?
For who?
Cam Ward. They say Cam Ward's the best quarterback in the nation. Can we agree on that? That they got it right?
They gave it to a quarterback.
They gave Shador the best upperclassman quarterback, so I think it was like a nugget for both of them. But
aren't they both upperclassmen though?
Yeah, is it Cam Ward more upper class than Shador?
I'm not sure how it goes, but they both like basically took home a trophy, and I think they kept the Thorpe away from Shador. Also,
Kept it away. So you think Shador should have won though?
I think Shador is a better quarterback for sure. I don't think it's like a clear. I don't think it's like a. I don't think it's a wrong answer. However, both of them, I think we had not seen the both of them. We saw Cam Ward play without a defense all year, and we saw Shador play without an offensive line all year. So I don't think we've seen the best of these two people, and hopefully they land in places where they have, a good team set around them like Jalen Daniels and not Caleb Williams. But they should both do very well in the league. I'm looking forward to it.
Brando, are you able to look real fast since you're on the computer? College quarterbacks with the most time in the pocket, because I want to get rid of this. I actually want to see that.
You think Colorado offensive lineman was good this year?
I think they were way better than last year. I give them that.
Yeah, they were way better than a 4.
And I feel like he holds the ball a lot that make them look worse than what they really are. I ain't gonna say nothing, but you should know something about that, Preston.
Oh nah. I mean, bro, Caleb Williams. We can get into that in the NFL later. I promise you, I'll get that, but I'll explain why.
Yeah.
Part.
Who else? Who was?
I wish they would have played each other. That would have been a bowl. If like outside of that, I don't think I'm watching.
Yeah. If you're not in the playoffs, I'm not interested. But I would have watched that game. I promise you, I would have.
I did. I will be watching the Celebration Bowl forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out Coach TC doing what Deion and Travis Hunter couldn't.
If Colorado doesn't win the bowl game, I'm telling you, that's going to be a conversation, bro. You keep bringing it up. I'm telling you that, bro. Jackson State looked like a completely different team this year.
Shout out to their foundation.
Yeah, and bro, Deion basically just created a Heisman, an HBCU program, a Power 5 program. He wins a bowl game right here. We're talking about potentially coach of the century.
Oh, okay.
What?
I hear you. When you say coach of the century, you know how long a century is?
I meant coach of the decade. My bad.
Okay.
Coach of the decade who doesn't even have a coach of the year award? Right.
There are 5 more years left. What are you talking about?
Right. His glory days are behind him. After this bowl game, his glory days is behind him.
Because why? His players are leaving. He's literally getting recruits from the transfer portal like left and right.
That's gonna be his best bet. But he, like you said, he won't have another Travis Hunter. You said it. You said it. Not me. You said it.
The world will not have another Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is the best football player we have all lived to see. You've never seen a player play at that level, play both sides and dominate like he has. Nobody has seen that. So the whole world won't see another Travis Hunter.
Nah,
that doesn't mean the football team won't be a good football team.
Nah, Champ Bailey was like that too.
You lived to see that. You saw that.
You said the world though. You didn't say us. You said the world.
I said none of us have lived to see.
You said the world will never see that.
But he literally doubled Champ Bailey's stats. Am I tripping?
No, he didn't.
Oh, what, on offense?
Champ Bailey had like 750.
You
No,
dead ass?
No, he did not. No, he did not. No
You
stats.
dead serious?
No, he did not. And no stats in DB is stats. I like, or is Revis year with the Jets trash? Let me hear you say it.
What are
What?
you talking about?
What? Yeah, what are you talking about?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Travis Hunter outplayed him on wide receiver. He almost doubled his receiver yards. And
No, he did not.
no stats at DB is stats. If that's not the case, Darrell Revis cornerback year
I
when he
don't
had no
I don't
like two
I don't
interceptions.
disagree. I don't disagree with that. But it's also like if we go back and look at the other winners for DBs, do they not have the stats though? No, I'm
There's only
asking.
one other winner for Heisman.
No, not. I'm talking about for best defensive back.
He
Like
didn't win it.
they which DB award did he win?
Travis Hunter?
Yeah.
He didn't win it.
No, he won like 2 or 3 of them. He won some defensive back awards. He didn't win. No, what did he win? He didn't win best defensive back.
He might win
He
the
won.
defensive player.
Player, something like that. He won.
Yeah.
He won a defensive trophy. What'd you say?
He was the best defensive player in the world.
So, and you whispered.
He was the best defensive player in the world. Am I missing something?
I'm sorry, my
Abdul,
God.
nah.
I'm sorry.
Abdul Carter
All right.
is going crazy.
Abdul Carter is a guy.
So I'm saying like what? Like what?
Bro. Abdul Carter is literally like I think Michael Parsons was doing double time. And that's why he was injured for
Walker for Georgia go crazy too. Shout out North Carolina.
Okay. This is where we about to go round for the NFL. You start they all in the portal. Every player in the world is in the portal right now. This year, and you about to start coaching at the college. Who you taking, Travis Hunter or who y'all just named?
Abdul Carter.
Yeah.
Man, don't act like you don't know.
Don't know what? I just want to know. Are we just saying it?
Give me the 2 players that got my team in the college football playoffs because I'm trying to be a coach.
Abdul Carter, and you take Abdul Carter over Travis Hunter.
Go.
I just need to hear you say it.
Go.
Defensive ends are more rare. Give me Abdul.
Yeah,
more impactful, right? More impactful, right?
That's gonna be the first clip of episode 95 right there. He said he was taking. You heard what he said. Eric is taking Abdul Carter over Travis Hunter.
Shador won senior quarterback. Maybe
that's bullshit. That's crazy. So a freshman can win it too?
No. Maybe Cam Moore's not a senior. I don't know.
How the fuck is he not? This is fourth school, ain't it? And this is second year at the fourth school.
No, it's definitely at least his third school for sure.
Travis Hunter won most outstanding receiver. He won player of the year, Heisman, and defensive player of the year.
Yeah, he didn't win a DB.
DB was it Malachi?
Oh my God.
Jade Brown.
Yeah.
Jade Barron from Texas.
Do they not count this? Yeah, he's a senior.
Yeah, they gave it
more.
Yeah.
So I don't know how Shador went outstanding senior, but not national quarterback, or vice versa.
The last name.
Sanders.
Yeah, I like.
Which one gonna get drafted first?
Shador.
Yeah, quarterback. It's
no, I'm saying out of Shador and Cam Ward.
Yeah,
Shador.
Like,
yeah, if New York has it.
Off of the bread alone.
Dion said Giants first and foremost aren't coming up off of that pick. And Shador was up in New York with Malik Neighbors. They throwing the football in the street. Outside the restaurant.
If Shador gets drafted to New York, I might have to make a trip.
Nah, you know, Aaron Rodgers. That's where Aaron Rodgers played though. That's where his
round.
That's the same stadium.
Round.
Might have voodoo, bro.
Hey, no. And then the thing, bro. Yeah, round. Now that the Jets have won a game, now Aaron Rodgers is trending again. You know, it just took one win in the last
Dang, my computer is moving slow.
Is he trending because of that or because Ryan Clark went in on him again?
Well, it started with what he was saying as far as like, he was being indirect. He was being very sassy. You know how Aaron Rodgers do.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Clark called him out for being a first and foremost hypocrite.
Yeah.
But he basically called him you know what I'm saying, a puta on live television.
Yeah. Respectfully
Bro,
too.
they won their first game in 5 weeks. 5 weeks, bro, and now he's opening his mouth, bro. I don't respect that, bro. And that's
What did he say? He said Ryan Clark said he has to win his next 3 games just to tie the same record on the team that was good without you. I mean, that didn't have you last year. You gotta win 3 games in a row, not to make a playoff spot, just to match the record last year.
Yeah, just to outplay Zach Wilson.
This is y'all fault. The whole world was putting him as one of the greatest we've ever seen, and now he feel like he's done enough to where his legacy is stamped to where he can't be talked down upon. That's your fault, bro. I told y'all he wasn't that good.
Preston.
It's funny how every time I got something that's against a common thing, I'm a fan, right? But then when it's coming to pass, now we like, I was still hating him. I'm like, bro, he sucked, and he those last 2 years in Green Bay, bro, he sucked, and he blamed the team every time, and he got on a new team, and he still sucks, and now we see it years later coming to fruition where he's getting killed by every commentator in the world. That is not, bro. I was just ahead of the game, bro. I'm not hearing that. He sucks. He sucks, and the fact that we're giving him like our attention, it's like, bro, like, how does he do it? How does he do it? I don't know. Like, what has he done? Like, bro, he's fucking that.
Bro, it's like I want to agree with you 100%. I promise you I do.
But he's 46.
Listen, no, he's over right now. He's over right now. He needs to retire and just let his legacy be what it was. But it's like I want to agree with everything you say, but it's like everything you're saying can relate to your favorite quarterback right now.
No, it can't, because Aaron Rodgers can literally be old enough to be Lamar Jackson's dad. He's done this a lot longer. And there was a lot more grace for Aaron Rodgers. Every year, y'all came up with something new. The NFC, where they choked to the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the onside kick is wide. The time where they got killed by 24 plus in San Francisco. Oh, make them come up north. That same team beat them 14-7. Oh, our defense. That same team got lost to Tom Brady at 40. Oh, we just don't have. Bro, we gave him every excuse in the world, and he did not get over the hump after he won the first Super Bowl. I don't understand where the grace is coming from this guy. All he is somebody that we've seen that he been on the sandlot a little bit, so he can throw the ball sideways, and now he's one of the greatest we've ever seen. He didn't win. He could not get it done. Matthew Stafford has the same amount of rings as him. Matthew Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Stafford better than him?
I didn't. Eli Manning has more rings than him.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Roethlisberger has more rings than him. But the respect for all these other quarterbacks is not up there with Aaron Rodgers, and I want to know why. And now it's coming to spoil you.
And it's probably because of the MVPs.
Do you really want to know why, or like?
And it's probably because of the MVPs.
The MVPs?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's the MVPs.
So that same respect that we gave him for the MVPs, give it for my MVP.
Yeah, exactly. But that's what I'm saying. The same thing you're talking about, and that's what I'm saying. The same thing you're saying about Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers, it took him 5 years starting to win a Super Bowl. So the same thing you're saying about Aaron Rodgers, MVPs, and that's why we're talking about him. You can literally say Lamar Jackson because he hasn't been there. He hasn't even been to a Super Bowl.
Aaron Rodgers didn't have MVPs before a Super Bowl, though. Am I tripping?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, you didn't.
No,
you didn't.
Right.
I don't think so.
So Lamar ain't win the rings yet, but he already got half the MVPs. He wins one ring. I don't want to hear Aaron Rodgers' name again. I promise you, I won't be saying it. I promise.
But wouldn't it be the same career? A lot of MVPs in one ring? Wouldn't it be your whole argument?
It'd be a better career for sure.
But I'm saying, wouldn't it be your whole argument though?
It'd be a better career for sure. Because one thing Lamar's ever done is got up to the post game conference and convinced y'all it was something else. It was another reason why he couldn't get it done. Lamar Jackson is taking accountability and Spike getting crucified on every week. Every week in the corporate offices, every week on ESPN, he is still taking accountability. This goofy we talking about right now has literally blamed everyone else but himself. Yeah. He literally got Devontae Adams to come up there with him and start a 5-game losing streak. I have never seen nothing like that in my life. He sucks, bro. And I
can agree. And he talks too much now, and he's done now. But what I'm saying is, when you're looking at the numbers and what they have done, what you like to do, facts and stats. If Lamar wins one ring, don't they have the same career?
No.
Yeah. How do they not have the same career?
No.
MVPs in one ring, and you be blaming Aaron Rodgers. Forget what he's saying, just stats and what he put on the field. That he only won one ring, so he can't be that great. So you can say the same thing about Lamar.
No.
That's just being stubborn because it's literally.
No, I'm not. You want to know why? Because when Peyton Manning couldn't beat Brady, and he only won 2 rings, we were saying it was because he was in the same conference as Brady.
Wait, he didn't win 2 rings till. I said he didn't win 2 rings till his last year, his very, very last year.
He's won his
second retired
last year, but he won.
He retired. Say the last part.
He won in 06 though.
Yeah, he won one with the coach. Yeah.
So when Peyton Manning couldn't get over the hump, we was giving Peyton Manning still number 2 to somebody in here. Don't you got Peyton Manning?
Peyton Manning?
Something like that, Brando?
Who? Brando?
Yeah. Peyton Manning is number 2. Peyton Manning number 2.
Right. Peyton Manning don't got the rings. He only got 2 rings.
Okay.
Eli got to the rings before Peyton Manning in terms of their career.
Yeah, 2. Yeah.
So my point is the reason why we gave Peyton Manning that grace on the rings is because he was in the same conference as the best quarterback of all time.
No, he was not. Peyton Manning. Tom Brady did not pass Peyton Manning until he played 20 plus years. Cut it out.
All right. You see what I'm saying? Eric?
But I'm talking to you, person. Forget.
I'm saying though. Are we gonna act like we're not living in the time of the greatest quarterback of all time?
No, but what I'm saying, person, like I don't know why you brought Peyton Manning into this because he got 2. But I'm saying, like, what are you saying?
Because Lamar Jackson is in the same conference.
That's Patrick.
As Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Josh Allen is in the same conference as Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
If they never win championships, that's not going to speak to the volume as the same as the guy who was in the same conference as Rex Grossman.
Let me ask you a question. Right now.
What quarterback was in the same conference as Aaron Rodgers? That's in the conversation of one of the greatest of all time.
Drew Brees.
He didn't make it either.
We know. Okay, you bring up Patrick Mahomes.
Nick Foles.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. All right, we listen.
Brando,
just let me, bro. Preston, it's between me and you. All right, listen, Preston. Who last 3 years? Who did Baltimore lose to in the playoffs?
Kansas City.
1 year.
They lost to Josh Allen. And Derrick Henry.
Tennessee. So
Ryan Tannehill.
So the only guy. The guy you brought up, Patrick Mahomes, and we top 3 all-time quarterback already. I'm here to say it.
I think he's number 1.
He only. I will 100% agree with you. And right now, he only played him in the playoff once and lost. So he's losing to other guys. So you can say he's playing the best quarterback is in his conference. Yes, is in his conference. But he's not playing him every year like Josh Allen got to. Josh Allen playing him every single year. That's the only thing defeating Josh Allen is.
I'm saying we praise Josh Allen for losing to him. Lamar Jackson lose to anybody.
Because he's literally losing to anybody.
No, you're not listening. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You ain't hear you're not listening to what I just said. We are praising Josh Allen for losing to a dog. Josh Allen is forever cemented in this game for losing in the divisional round. Y'all realize that? He lost in the divisional round, and we're still saying, "Yeah, bro, it's just tough luck for Josh Allen, bro."
Josh Allen, we changed the rules for him.
We changed the rules.
They
We
changed the
changed
rule
the
for him.
NFL rules.
Do I agree with it? 100% not.
We changed the NFL rules for Josh Allen. You want to know what they changed for Lamar Jackson? Targeting. If you're black, you're not getting the damn flag. Let's go top 10.
Nah,
Nah.
that's not.
I
Nah,
give
that
that.
started before Lamar.
Cam Newton has that title. Come on,
Yeah,
I'm
Cam
saying
Newton
though, Lamar Jackson is winning way more than Cam Newton ever did.
Well, check this
Consistently?
out. Check this out.
Yeah,
Yes, ever did.
No, I said consistently. Yeah.
All of them won this week, but down goes Frazier. So we got to talk about who the best team in the league is. We got the NFL Power Rankings.
We do.
Week 16.
Eric started off.
Nah, you go today.
No,
Or which one? No, because I was rotating. Yeah.
All right.
Nah.
Number one team in the world.
You gotta go before I go.
You had them last week.
Oh, that's so nasty.
Somebody better go before I go. Man.
That's so nasty.
Preston, bro. It's easy.
Nah, you already out there, bro. Go ahead, 7 Bill. Start us off.
I gotta go there. Number one, man, give me Philadelphia, man.
All right, cool. I gotta put on number 2 because they took down a big giant. Give me Bills.
Bro, who put Minnesota at 2 last week? That's what I want to know.
I did.
He did.
Okay. Right. And you said Bills at 2?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'll leave Chiefs at 3.
Mm-hmm. I'll make it easy for person.
Nah, let me get Lions up 4.
All right.
Great choice. Let me keep Minnesota in top 5. This is 5, right? Keep him top 5.
At 6.
It took his ponytail and his lines.
At 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, they look bad. The Steelers look bad, but they were missing a lot, and they are missing TJ Watt going forward. So
He's definite.
It's only down for them. I will go. I'll just put Green Bay at 6. Packers. I'll move them up.
Cool.
At number 7. Nah. Let's see his ponytail and his lines. At number 7, man, go ahead and give me Pittsburgh, man.
Pittsburgh, respect.
Don't look like a top 10 team if you ask me, but let's see.
Who did they beat this week?
Miami, Giants, and
Give me Baltimore. I'll bring them back up here.
I would have did that.
I was thinking Denver.
it's like, bro,
I would have did Houston, bro.
we got a team outside the top 10, and they jump into the top 10 for beating the Giants, bro.
They were at number 10 last week.
No, they were not. No, they were not. Ravens were
Oh
not.
no, they weren't. They
top
weren't.
10
They
last
weren't.
week.
I would have did Houston.
And, well, you can go. I'll put Broncos at 9. No.
Broncos.
Yeah, I put Broncos at 9. You can go at 10.
I'm at 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, it has to be Houston.
You sure? It don't have to be them.
What the hell?
Don't have to be.
It don't have to be them.
Apologize.
Somebody was on this top 10 last year and got dog walked.
Last week.
Oh,
Bucks, Tampa Bay.
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
No.
Yeah. What you mean? No, bro. They 40 to
Bro, let him
17.
pick, bro.
I'm going Houston for sure.
Who put Rams on this top 10 last week?
What number was it?
They were 10.
I did.
So, like, y'all gotta help me understand. Like, how are teams jumping teams for beating nobodies?
Because now
What is going into that?
You told me, TJ. Go ahead, Preston. Go ahead.
Miami's nobody.
Yes, they are shitty.
Type. So NFL is not a week-to-week basis. It's all about what the record looks like, right?
No, Miami has not been a good team this year.
They have literally been on a winning streak since Tua's came back.
Who did they beat? Who did they beat in that winning streak?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
He did not throw. He didn't throw an interception up until Sunday, and he threw 2 interceptions.
Who's the best player on Miami's offense?
Tyreek Hill.
No, he's not.
Not right now.
No, he is not.
Technically,
No, he is not.
I said technically he's not right now.
You saying performance-wise?
Who is the best player on their offense today?
Are you gonna say the running back?
No.
Then it's Tariq.
It's not Tariq.
Then who is it? You gonna say Tua?
I mean, given Tua is the quarterback, but no, it is Jonnu Smith, the tight end. That is not a good team.
They have not.
They beat the Patriots, the Raiders, and the Jets.
They beat the Rams, who was just in our top 10, right?
Y'all put them there.
They beat the Bills.
They lost 30-27.
They just beat the Bills last week.
They lost 30-27.
Person, I got this. Listen,
and that Rams team was injured. That Rams team did not have Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua.
Due to your argument, you have no reason why the Rams shouldn't have been on the list last week because they have better wins.
Who, me?
Because you talk about why was the Rams on there, nigga? They beat Buffalo 2 weeks ago.
Bro, I'm saying the Rams.
They beat Minnesota. They beat Minnesota.
The Rams team that the Dolphins beat was not at their best. They was missing their 2 main players.
They beat Minnesota.
And then they followed that win streak up with Raiders, Patriots, and Jets. I'm not talking about the Dolphins. I mean the Rams.
So who should be the number 10 team then? Though? That's my question. The Commanders?
No. I'm saying, how did the Texans jump the Rams for beating the Dolphins?
They just got mollywopped.
Who?
The Rams.
No, they did not. They just beat the 49ers.
The Tampa Bay played the Chargers. My fault. They won 12-6.
And Tampa Bay did the mollywop a top 10 team. I would put them over Texans.
I'm not knocking you saying that. Their recent win streak because of no injuries, right?
Their recent win streak. They was on a 1-game win streak going into the Texans game.
The Dolphins?
Yes.
Bro, they literally just...
They weren't on a win streak. They won 3 games, lost 1 loss.
When they played a good team, they lost.
But it wasn't a win streak, though.
They lost to the Packers. That's my misspoke.
Raiders, Patriots, and Jets. Those are all teams with top 5 picks. If you call that you're respecting that as a win streak.
What?
Bro, the Dolphins is not a good team, bro. It's nothing to it.
The Buccaneers are a good team.
Yes.
They're top 10 in the league. They're top 10 in the league.
I mean, one can argue. I hate to say it.
They're better than the Texans.
If they played today,
Yeah,
That
New England
game
Patriots.
is a toss-up. And the way though, that's the team that's on the win streak. No. You want to talk about win streaks.
no.
You want to talk about win streaks. They just
No.
mounted up the Chargers. And the best thing about the Chargers is their defense. And they put up 40 on them.
Brando, who's the winning streak against, bro?
That's what I'm.
Because that's what you
bring
bringing up. You going against your argument.
That's what I'm
Because
trying to say.
How
the
am I
winning
winning
streak is
against
New York
the Chargers?
Giants.
Was a good win. The Chargers was a good win, but who else? Go ahead and name
Because
it.
the win streak is New York Giants, Carolina Panthers, Las Vegas, then the Chargers.
And they blew the Giants out 30-7.
Okay. And before that, to be fair, they lost 4 in a row.
You just said the
It's
Ravens.
the same team, bro. Let's look at common opponent. Raiders. They both played the Raiders. And why are we talking about a team that is 8-6 versus a team that is 6-8? What?
And to be fair, Tampa Bay do have some great wins.
We're not talking the Dolphins versus the. We're not talking about Dolphins versus the Buccaneers. We're talking about
Texans.
You saying the Chargers is an 8-16 versus the Dolphins being an 6-18? That's what you saying?
No, I thought we was talking about the Dolphins and Bucks, and that's why I was confused. I'm like, that is not a conversation.
It's the Texans and
the Texans does not look good this year. CJ Stroud has been in a sophomore slump. Best thing about them has been Joe Mixon, if you ask me, and he missed half the season.
Yeah.
The defense ain't hitting on like
the best 2 corners in the league. We got the best 2 corners in the league.
What?
Their catch percentages from no corners is literally lights out. They have.
You saying the Texans?
Yes.
The Texans?
Yes. Their defense is performing out of this world. It might not look like it on the thing because of what you said. I mean, if you don't get off the field, you can give up points. But Nico Collins came back recently. The Joe Mixon injury is gonna hurt, but hey, they got the number 3 team on this list Saturday, man.
Oh, that's what happened.
Y'all
Joe Mix got hurt again. That's what it was.
Y'all, you just said he missed half the season. He didn't play.
Oh, you talking about previous? I thought you was talking about this week. Because I was wondering why he put up 5.
Do Texans also have that good defense because they get ran on? The DBs are good because they get ran on.
Nah, because they're really locking stuff up. Derek Stingley had 2 picks, and I want to say 2 or 3, but I could be misquoting.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I tell you what,
but you know what I'm saying. Like I said, this Texans team, the West is fluid. Look at their what? They're 500 in their last 8 games.
I don't think it would have been wrong to put the Bucks.
They gave up 20 to the Mac Jones Jaguars. They whooped on the Cowboys, and I don't think Anthony Richardson played in that Colts game. Maybe he did. I can't. I'm not gonna. Even if he did, Anthony Richardson is not a threat in the NFL.
He did play.
Nah. Because the way
they lost to the Jets. The Jets got their groove back against the Texans team.
Wait a minute. Hold on now. The way you're dissecting this Texans schedule and their performances versus the teams that they won against, right?
Yeah.
Why did you put the Chiefs at 3 over the Lions?
Why did I put the Chiefs at 3? Because
over the Lions. Based off the way you was dissecting the Texans schedule, dissect the Chiefs schedule for me and explain why you put them over the Lions.
Bro, it's fair. I mean, those two are flip-flops if you ask me. You could put either or. 4 or 5.
You didn't do that.
I went with the Chiefs because the Lions are racking up injuries and the rest of the season is going to get worse for them.
What the Chiefs season going to do in the next 10 days?
Meanwhile, the Chiefs got their running back, who might be the best player on their offense at the moment.
No,
that's fair. I mean, if the injuries is your stance, I respect.
And I said that because that's why, and I told you that's why I skipped over the Steelers. I said that when I was picking the teams.
Their next three. They got the Texans and Chiefs in 4 days.
Saturday, right?
Yeah, Saturday and Wednesday, 4 days apart. They got the Texans and Chiefs. They going 2-0.
Wait, the Lions have Texans and Chiefs?
The Chiefs have the Texans and Chiefs in 4 days back to back. They play on Christmas.
The Chiefs have who?
The Chiefs have the Texans on Saturday
Yeah.
and they play the Steelers. I mean, on
Okay.
Christmas.
All right. Oh, I was like,
My bad.
nah, you good. You
I was
good.
looking at the schedule.
Bro, I just told you, bro, the Steelers don't look good. Or maybe Philly's that good. But the Steelers don't look good right now. Or Philly's
Maybe
that
Philly
good.
is that good.
So which one we want to go to?
Oh no, to speak on that, I really think Philly is better than I anticipated for sure.
I keep it a buck with you.
Serious.
I keep it a buck with you. When you look at Detroit and all the injuries, because that shit keep piling up and it's crazy. And what Philly can do, the media can say, you're not giving the ball to AJ Brown. And they can say, here, shit, damn. And then force feed AJ Brown and he still go off. It's like, they're the favorites right now in the NFC. Right now. They're the favorites. Unless Detroit get back healthy and Montgomery's out for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is is
Yeah.
really impossible. I mean, with God, all things are possible, of course, but it's going to take God.
Oh, for him to come back in the Super Bowl if he wanted to play.
They make it, yeah.
You talking about Aiden Hutchinson?
Yeah.
Both.
Oh, Montgomery has a chance to come back?
He said he said he would come back if that makes sense.
Aiden, yeah, but it's too late. But this now opens the door for a Jahmyr Gibbs breakout. And we might see something crazy. I mean, obviously, that offense relies heavy on the rush. I don't think he's going to completely take over his workload back. But this opens the door for a Jahmyr Gibbs breakout.
And he do average the most yards per carry right now.
Yeah,
At least within the top
yeah.
25. By a good bit. By like 2 yards.
Exactly. And we might see a superstar come out of this season.
But
worst case scenario for the Lions.
But it's kind of easier to game plan when you don't have lightning and thunder. Like when you ain't got a ground and pound running back and then a speedy running back that come in and just change the tempo. So it'll be a little easier for them to adjust to him now.
Huh? That's fair. I'm just saying.
But he can't catch. He's out the backfield with it too, though. Like I said the other day, I had him over Robinson coming out of the draft. Remember that? I said that. I said he was better. But anyway,
I think we're on the same page about Jahmyr Gibbs, so. But
yeah.
Well.
You said on the same page. What? Oh, what he's gonna do? Yeah,
but I was saying Breno was about to say something.
Well, yeah, I mean that was the. I'm just trying to understand where y'all coming from. Ravens jumped back in the top 10 for beating the Giants.
I could tell you why I brought them back in.
Let's do it.
Because like I said last week, I said, "Oh shit, my bad. I forgot about them." That's why they jumped back in. They should have never got left off.
They did have a bye last week.
Yeah,
they have a bye last week.
But to be fair, I did let them. You didn't let me get all the way to 10, so you guys hold a little accountability too.
The game Saturday, I think is big for the Ravens. I would love to talk about these other teams ahead of them on our list.
But Steelers might be fried, bro. Like you said, this game is pivotal. I think this is Lamar's chance to beat the Steelers. And does this if he goes in and beats the Steelers, they take control of the division. Does this put him back as an MVP favorite, or he never?
No.
Even though Josh Allen just went to Detroit and took down the number one team of the year,
bro. What Josh Allen? Bro, let me just. Person, you want to go? Or you want me to speak?
No, go ahead. I'm curious to hear.
I'm watching this game, right? I said, Josh Allen not cracking a smile. I said he doing completions. He's just doing this, and I turned the game off. I didn't really turn it off. I did. I came back and watched the game. When I seen that they were running out of time and they had to call a timeout within their second drive, and he still didn't. He showed no emotion. He just said straight, and then went and scored that drive. I said, yeah, he's on different timing right now. This Josh Allen, and then the way he was going about it, like the running backs getting getting dimes. I said, nah, he's winning by any means necessary. I said he's on a different time right now. I said the look in his eyes, the way he balling. I said, nah, it's his to lose, and not by a landslide, but if we playing baseball, he's on third base finna score. All right, he's on third base finna score.
Um, I agree for different reasons a little bit. But I do think this MVP is overdue. I last year Lamar Jackson's MVP was controversial because he didn't have the best stats at QB, but he had
Mhm. Yeah,
so he was the best player on the best team, and that was their probably argument. And he also went in there and beat two MVP candidates at the same time on Monday Night Football, one of the greatest games last year in the regular season. The the Josh Allen MVP, he just put up 3 touchdowns, passing and rushing each. He literally had a passing, rushing, and receiving touchdown in one play. He also just beat, like you just said, the number one team. People thought was the hottest team, the hottest team in the world because it's showing the Chiefs. The narrative behind the Josh Allen, even though they played early in the season, we saw how that went down. If Josh Allen gets the MVP, I would actually be behind that. At the same time,
two safeties in the corner out.
Lamar Jackson is
Dun-dun.
he's putting up a season that I promise you, if people think that there's a better quarterback in the league right now than Lamar Jackson, when you're looking at the stats,
Joe Burrow.
like if
Josh Allen.
now wins, but this is what I'm saying though. But this is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I think the reason why people like, you see how y'all went in two different directions.
How are we going to
Running with Josh Allen for the wins. He didn't go for
because his stats are a
say
little
that?
lower.
Did I say that?
You just said Joe Burrow for the stats.
Yeah.
And my point is Lamar has to have both for it to be not a discussion. And that's both.
No, he hasn't, because you just said last year he won. You just said last year he won it without the stats.
MVP. That's
Oh,
MVP.
what you talking about?
I'm talking about the best quarterback right now.
Ain't that
No,
ain't that
not what
MVP?
is. No, that's not what MVP is. No, because he wasn't the best quarterback last year. He wasn't.
It was Dak Prescott.
And I can't knock that. You know what I'm saying?
Dak Prescott, if you going stat wise, yeah.
And they were one game less than the Ravens too.
No.
They have the same record or one less?
No,
They
it's
had
One less because they smacked them.
12-5.
They got smacked. Yeah, they got smacked.
All I'm saying is, bro, if we're expecting more from Lamar Jackson after this year,
The Super Bowl.
I don't have conversations with folks like that. I won't. I promise you, I won't. If people think this is a fan perspective, for real, I'm not discussing ball with you again. For real, I mean this. I could not be any less genuine or any more genuine than I am right now. I am literally not discussing ball with you because it's like there's nothing more for him to do. The Super Bowl, we have turned it into a QB stat is because that is what the white men were continuing to win. So we created it to be a QB stat. Tom Brady, for example. So we went with it. And now we're going with it. Patrick Mahomes is the greatest quarterback of all time because of the wins. But the best quarterback this year is Lamar Jackson. And if you disagree, you're gonna have to come up with a crazy argument for me to hear that Joe Burrow, for me to hear that Josh Allen for real. Not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. I'm sorry.
So
Go ahead.
So question. So best QB, good regular season stats. I mean, no, not stats. Good record in the regular season, right? And some top 5 stats, right?
I dang near want to say top 1, but go ahead.
No, I'm saying what's your criteria? That's what I'm saying. Like, is that your criteria?
I mean, what flaws in his game this year?
No, I'm just asking you a question. Like you're not answering the question. You're asking a
I am
question with a
answering.
question.
Because I'm saying
You,
like I can say all of it. I can say all of it. I can say
but you're
all of it.
not. You're literally just saying like you're answering the question with a question.
They are a 9-5 team.
Mhm.
They are still um they're still a high power offense that averages like 30 points a game.
Mhm.
He is top 5 in passing yards. Like he has the highest touchdown interception ratio I've ever
Yeah.
seen in my life. He's on pace to only throw 3 interceptions. Are you nuts? He
No.
also
Okay.
has he also has 700 rushing yards.
Yeah. He rushed more than anybody. Yeah.
What are we he has the highest completion percentage he's ever thrown. He
Yeah.
has the highest QBR in the league.
Yeah.
Like what are we talking about?
So yeah, stats and then good wins and because you said Super Bowls don't matter, right? I'm saying that's what you said, bro. What you have to play?
I'm saying QBs
Uh-huh.
became I'm saying Super Bowls became a QB stat
Yeah.
because of the Tom Brady thing.
Yeah. And now you're saying like we shouldn't be so heavy on that, right?
I didn't say that.
Then why you bring it? I'm saying
It's an
like why
all
do you
time.
bring it up? I'm trying to
It's an all.
understand.
I'm
Yeah.
saying this season that I'm saying all time
Uh-huh.
wise. I never took Patrick Mahomes out of the all time conversation. I didn't say he was all time better than Patrick Mahomes off of this year. I'm saying the best
Yeah.
quarterback performance this year is Lamar Jackson. I'm not hearing it.
Okay.
I don't care what he does. Now, does he have to win does he have to win the Super Bowl for it to be a bust of a season? Yes, but this is the best he's performed. So there's nothing else he can do. No cap.
Okay.
Nothing else he can do. That's not MVP though. Got to give it to him like Nash in 06.
Talk about
Worst
it.
MVP of all time. No.
Is it?
No. Is
Uh,
it?
nah. I would honestly argue the '09 MVP was worse, but maybe that's a
That's
conversation for
who won
another
'09?
day.
Who won '09? Never mind, because we get started on that one. But all I was saying, I just
Oh,
wanted to figure where you was going because you were like going left and right. So I was just trying to
yeah.
understand what you were
Let's
saying,
talk about the Packers or something.
Um, I think Josh Allen's schedule is sweet. He has Patriots, Jets, Patriots.
Yeah, he's gonna finish out undefeated.
He's probably going to win out, and he's doing what he needs to do when it matters. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
two back-to-back games in December, November. It's gonna be hard for Lamar to overcome that. Meanwhile, who's the Ravens got? They have a pivotal game this week. I think they can win this one this time. Like I said, T.J. Watt is probably out. Pittsburgh without George Pickens, offense has kind of dumbed down a lot. So it's tough, bro. It's tough, bro. It's really hard. I mean, I think like you said, everything you stated as to why Lamar won MVP last year is what Josh Allen's doing this
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
Um, but I mean, if you look at stats though, it's very similar to last year as well as far as second place runner up. So, um, a lot of football left. Considering how small the margin is, a lot of football left. Um, but the number one team wouldn't wouldn't Jalen Hurts enter that conversation as best quarterback in the league?
Get the freak.
Not this year. It's a team. This is a team. This is a team. This is a team list.
That's a
This is a
team.
team list.
Ooh,
Bro, what?
Baltimore has a icky schedule too.
They do.
Steelers and Texans back to back Christmas
Is
Day.
it?
So I don't know, man. It'll be interesting to see how this race ends up. I appreciate the conversation because Josh Allen is having the best season of his career as well, and so is Lamar. And Joe Burrow is having a season as well. He's just not winning.
He's just on the
Um,
Bengals.
And you know who's not having the career of his, who probably having the worst season of his career?
Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah.
and they are 13-1.
And at 13,
Bro. And they keep finding ways to win. Because I turned the game on I watched like a drive where it's like every pass should have been an interception. I said, "Oh gosh."
But
Yeah,
I
thankfully
said,
they
"But you're
played.
still winning."
play
Here we
shit.
go. Jameis got benched, but Atlanta's finally starting Michael Penix Jr., man. Kirk Cousins ended his touchdown drought and the losing streak, and it's still not enough. So Atlanta is moving to Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah.
Mind you, Atlanta is in the playoff race. I guess they seen what Baker did and was like, yeah, we got to switch something up. But Atlanta is 7-7. They're one game behind the Bucks as for division lead. I doubt they get in. I mean, they can get in a wild card, but for this team to be in the playoff race, they're a 500 team. They're in
Mhm,
the playoff picture, and
mhm.
they benched their $40 million quarterback Kirk Cousins to start Michael Penix Jr. What does that say about where this team's standing right now?
They got too high expectations for a team that's mediocre.
Whoa.
What you mean? Well, I told y'all in the beginning of the year, I know
Mm,
my division. Like
right.
they have a very good running back. Running back, no complaints. Running back, tight end, generational bust. Um, Wide receivers, they moved Drake London to the slot, which I am not gonna lie, that's probably the best move they made all year, bro. He's been solid at the slot, but it's like
Naturally.
that defense, mm, not really that good. Mooney was Mooney. Preston, you know Mooney well. He was good what year two, and after that,
Now
he's like,
he's a real good receiver. He's on a team where
mhm.
Kirk Cousins has thrown 9 picks in the last 5 games.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like,
Darnell
how do
Mooney's
you?
having a good year though.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then it's like, bro, how do y'all break a good regular season quarterback that's good at just throwing the ball? He's not a good winner, but when it comes to throwing the ball, he's very solid in the regular season. It's the playoffs and shit where he fuck up. It's like, so what more do they want? Like
So you saying they're right on par?
they're
If
right on
not,
par.
they're exceeding. They've exceeded.
they were 7-3 before their 4 game losing streak.
Hmm. They were
They had
playing
to
out
be.
their ass.
Oh, they had to be 6-3.
I think it was six.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
6-3.
they're
Um,
playing out their ass.
And they
I
had good losses.
yeah, there was a few that they should have won outside of Seattle, but I I I think benching Kirk Cousins shows that they're trying to win football games.
Yeah,
Mm,
There must be something that Michael either they weren't doing with Michael Penix in practice, or Michael Penix wasn't showing in practice, where they were going to let Kirk try to figure it out on the field. But to show what they did against the Raiders, where they barely got by with the win, enough is enough. And like you said, they are actually in chance for playoffs, so their priority is winning. I don't think it was. I think it was a good football move. Now, is it a bad business move? I mean, 100%. But like, I rather you bench a guy that can't play than keep the player in that's detrimenting the season that you paid like that. You can't do that. And this was the plan. It just so happens to be 2 years early than what they anticipated.
winning games is good business decision. I'm excited to see Michael Penix play. He didn't get to play. They didn't let him play in the preseason. Oddly enough, I don't know if that was a business decision where it's like,
he was coming off an injury though, right?
no, he played in
Michael
the national
Penix,
championship.
he
I think
didn't
he
get
got.
hurt.
I thought he got hurt in the championship.
Yeah, didn't he get hurt?
What, the hip or something like that? That was what, January
It
to.
wasn't him. It was a tear, wasn't it?
Tomato, tomato.
I think
He ain't got
I
no reps.
I think yeah, if I, yeah, I don't think it really gets much worse for Kirk. You had plenty of chances. You even had what's it called?
Brother, he tore his ACL.
A get back game, against the Raiders, and like you said, still
Oh
underperformed.
no, no, he didn't.
So, yeah, this is what you traded up for. This is what you traded up for, or picked him in the top 10 for. So, does now will we have a situation where it's like Indianapolis, where they renege a decision? I don't think you can do that. I think you gotta stick with it, bro. I think you
Bro,
gotta stick with your decision and let it ride out.
bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's been finessing these contracts, but if I'm Kirk Cousins, you could bench me. My contract guaranteed.
Yeah,
My contract guaranteed. Just
exactly.
like, just like who was it? Y'all seen Florida State coach giving back some $4 million? Bro,
Yeah,
he gave back 4 million. Do y'all understand? If they fire him today, he gets all $64 million. Oh, you gonna fire me? You gotta fire me. Fire me today. I'm ready. I'm ready. I promise you, I'm ready, bro. You're not getting my money. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. So if I'm Kirk Cousins, I'm okay getting bench. Shit, I'm the richest bench player you ever seen.
I wanted to say something.
yeah, Deshaun.
Go ahead.
He got hurt. He didn't get benched.
I,
Sorry, next year.
I wanted to say something, but I didn't think we would get there. But because the Bucks have been in conversation, I've been thinking. If Mike Evans gets 1,000 yards this season,
That'd be crazy.
what kind of conversation do we have to start putting Mike Evans in for real? I'm not even playing.
Yeah,
Bro,
for him to miss what 6, 7 games this year,
Yeah.
it's no way he gets 1,000.
I
It is a
seen.
way. It is a way.
It is a way.
250 away.
250
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's not far.
He went off last week.
with 3 games left.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can get it,
Basically got the record. Yeah, he basically got it. So,
bro. But I seen the perfect to answer you.
Super
I
Bowl,
seen the
Super Bowl
perfect
winner.
post, bro. And he's Super Bowl. I seen the perfect post, bro. And it's kind of sad, but it's true. It said Mike Evans topped out as the sixth best wide receiver every year. That's his legacy. He got no higher than that. But it's like you did it consistently, yes. But would you ever? You said nah. Has he ever been top three?
he's been
Nope.
the most consistent receiver since he's been in the league.
And see,
100%.
that doesn't.
That doesn't make you
1,000
the
yards
best.
every year.
I mean, to what? Never mind. He's actually gonna break that 250 this week. Easy, sweet matchup on Sunday night. You know, 250. He's actually gonna break that this week. So that's crazy, bro. I didn't. Shout out to the Chargers, man. I didn't. Wow, bro. He was like 600 away with like 4 games left.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. But what kind of conversation we gotta have? He's not cracking no all-time top 5. He's not cracking no
No.
all-time top 10. He's not.
Because has he ever been? Has he ever been first team all pro? First team all pro?
No, he ain't cracking. Is he even gonna crack? Is he even gonna crack a top 20?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Brando. At that point, I would say he cracks top 20. You want to know why? Because since his rookie year, he has touched 1,000. So I mean, I don't think anybody can ever say that.
He has played with at least 4 top 10 all-time receivers during his time. So him not being first team all pro, I'm not knocking that. He also, outside of D-Hop, probably has the worst quarterback resume outside of 2 years with Tom Brady and this year with Baker Mayfield, whose season he's reviving.
You talking about you talking about wait. He was definitely with the quarterback who believes and trusts the Lord, so he's good. What are you talking about?
And he had James
before eye surgery.
James
Bro,
Winston
before
5,000 yards that year. Like, no, bro.
James Winston was throwing. Bro, he was 30. Bro, he did an ESPN special. He was 30 for 30.
Yards. We're talking about yards. He threw 5,000.
He was 30. He was 30 for 30.
He had a good.
He was 30 for 30.
Y'all taking Jameis Winston over any quarterback, any of these quarterbacks with in the top. You talking about top 10 receivers of all time?
Yeah.
You can name their quarterbacks. And
Randy Moss.
Larry Fitzgerald probably has a worse resume than
Randy Moss. Other than Tom Brady that 1 year, Randy Moss.
Nah, he doing Culpepper wrong, bro.
Okay, go down that list, and all of them are better than Culpepper. No disrespect to Culpepper, but am I wrong?
You taking James over Culpepper?
If I'm a wide receiver, if you're throwing 5,000 yards and you giving me 30 and 30, give me a shot, baby.
No, I'm saying,
Give me a shot, baby. Yeah, if you're talking about as a fan perspective, winning games. If I'm a wide receiver and you're throwing the ball that much, yes, give me the quarterback throwing the ball. I'm not using any other slang, but throwing the ball.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I think anything outside the top 15 all time would be disrespectful.
I can respect that because I'm sorry. All right, Mike Evans. This is the conversation you guys saying. Or Andre Johnson.
Andre Johnson, come on.
No, but I think their careers are
That-
very comparable. I think
That's
that's
the par he's on. He's
where
on that par.
where you putting Andre Johnson, you're not putting him too far behind. You're not.
You
Andre
can't.
Johnson, top 10 ish, top 15.
That's what I'm saying.
You said 15.
I don't think Mike Evans is outside the top 15. There's no way you can do that.
Yeah.
There is no way.
Yeah, there is no way.
Respectfully, I'm taking Mike Evans over Chad Johnson.
Yeah, and I love Chad Johnson, and I gotta agree. And Chad
I'm
Johnson,
not wilding.
and we were saying Chad Johnson and Andre Johnson is the same.
Nah.
We all took Andre Johnson over Chad Johnson.
Yeah, we did, but we brought him up in the conversation because
Well, apparently Chad's not in that conversation because Andre and Steve are separate of that. They Andre and Steve. We could throw Mike Evans in a what's his name, in a Heinz Ward conversation.
he's better. He's way better.
Antoine Bolden.
Who else we gotta talk about in the top 10? That's so
Antoine
crazy.
Bolden
Hey,
in the
Preston.
conversation.
No,
Hey, Preston, didn't you say
had
something?
12,000 yards,
Didn't you say something about drones? Did you say something about drones?
bro? He had
I got a target in Texas
1,
that I
2,
need
3,
eliminated.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bro,
11 years.
11
Since two-
years,
Yeah, 2014 till now.
bro.
Nobody does that.
Like, what are we
I don't think nobody done that. I don't think nobody has 11 years of
We
1,000
can
yards.
throw
Who,
him
Jerry
in
Rice?
a Brandon Marshall conversation.
Get
Bro,
the
shut
get
up.
the get the
Bro,
out of here,
Brando, bro.
bro.
I'm
Get
not
out of
reacting to you, Brando, because I know you bullshitting, bro.
Let's
But
pick
I
it.
know you don't believe that.
Bro, they're the same receiver.
Let's pick.
Yo.
We're pivoting from that conversation. For real.
That was crazy work. But nah, I think it's weird though. It's like Eric said, bro. It's Mike Evans' argument is consistency, but he doesn't have a peak, you know.
I mean,
it works in basketball because
Nah, see, that's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly.
it works in
because he has one.
basketball.
No, because if you say LeBron's never had a peak, I'm going to like.
No. LeBron has had a peak, but there's long stretches of his career where he was never the best player. He was just always best at being number two.
No.
Like Drake said, he's just best at being number two. And because of his consistency, it pushed him into the top 5. And I mean, so for Mike Evans to have that same argument, I mean, that's cool. But consistency over peak, that's all. But you said, but clearly, man. Oh yeah, how about Panthers been hot? What's going on with them? Tight.
Shut your dumb ass up.
Tight.
I hate this nigga, bro.
Look at
Niggas
him.
got lucky one time, bro. Niggas had one bad game. Niggas get fumbles.
Panthers so trash. They attempted a 70-yard field goal against them. No respect. They don't respect y'all.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You trash. You trash.
They don't respect them as
was
a team.
disrespectful, for real. That was disrespectful, and it was
Bro.
windy out there. Nah,
Bro, we were just testing it on other trash, bro. We both not doing nothing, so we might as well just play around and practice.
Yeah, right.
We both not going to the playoffs.
Yeah,
We're
let's
looking
see.
forward towards the draft.
If your team eliminated from the playoffs, I mean, it's really not to talk about.
for sure.
Brando, y'all are eliminated. Maybe not mathematically correct.
Oh,
but
hey, the Bears said they looking for a offensive-minded coach. What would be a good fit for the Bears?
Uh,
Uh,
for coach,
Yeah, head coach.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That's the question. That's what it's gonna take.
Preston, what y'all never had a 3,000 yard passer or a
Four
four?
thousand.
War.
4,000.
We are so bad. It's going to take like we really need like a miracle. I'm not joking. Like I'm not like we are the worst team in the NFL. And
Bro, that boy Caleb Williams asked his teammates,
what is it like?
how do y'all handle losing? I'm
Yeah,
not
shut
used
up.
to that.
Yeah, bro. Shut up. You now I'll say this, bro. I really think like firing Eberflus looked like the right idea, right? But Eberflus might have been the band-aid to the wolf. What's really going on in that locker room? Like the play calling has gotten worse. The defense has gotten worse. The the wins, yeah, they still haven't showed up. So Eberflus actually was doing a decent job considering what he had. Because like we ain't got nothing. We still can't block nobody.
Yeah.
We can't get a drive going for nobody's business. Our defense giving it up. We haven't. All right, that defense has been putrid since the Hail Mary. They literally, like, bro, I'm telling you, that halfback dive going into halftime against the Cardinals, that's the worst defensive play I've ever seen in my life. And I played for the North American Vikings. That's the worst defensive player I've ever seen in my life. I've ever been a part of. No cap. I don't know how you give up a halfback dive from the 50-yard line going into halftime. You cannot tell me that. Like, that doesn't even happen in a video game. On some real stuff. So I don't know, like, what coach would want to come to Chicago to do that anyway.
I
Who wants to
think
be a part of that?
I mean, bro, Chicago has a good situation. They have a quarterback, they have a receiver that they could play with for a long time.
You sure about the quarterback?
A lot of names. Well, now that Bill Belichick's off the market, there's still some good names out there. Um, I think what's ballhead dude Salah. I think he might try again for more head coaching jobs. But that's a defensive coach. So, and then apparently Rex Ryan still want to coach, but I don't know about that. But I
Don't
think
what you call one of coaches?
the hottest name, the hottest name this offseason will be Ben Johnson. And I don't know if he will want to make that interdivisional move. Maybe in NFL they don't care about that. But Ben Johnson is going to be the hottest name out there, followed by Mike Vrabel. But hey,
Just looking at him.
Mike Vrabel might go back to college. I don't know. Eh,
They saying the Jets might get him.
that's fair. That's fair. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. Or he can go back to his alma mater. Because they might need a coach. But
Oh,
I think Ben
or they
Johnson,
could just wait till Dallas fire their coach. And
Ben
get
Johnson,
Dallas.
but Ben Johnson is going to make anybody a better football team.
and I think, and also Eric Bieniemy, I think he's coming back to NFL too.
Did he just get fired?
Yeah, that's kind of sick. I think
No, but I think it was a situation. No. It wasn't fired. I think he stepped away. I think
They do it, Preston.
it was a like a, there was already a preface there that he was only going there to help UCLA's coach, I guess, transition to the Big Ten or something like that, and then he was coming back to the NFL. I think that's what I heard happen.
Your sources told you that. Gotcha.
My only thing about Ben Johnson is that we're seeing a great offense with a great offensive line. So if he comes to Chicago with like bro, the only offense we can run with an offense like this, with an offensive line like this, is the Veer.
To be fair, wasn't he there to build them brick by brick?
Who, Ben Johnson?
Yeah.
For the Lions?
Wasn't he there like year one with what's the head coach name?
Dan Campbell?
Yeah, wasn't he there year one with Dan Campbell?
But their offensive line was decent then because Jared Goff was decent. They just couldn't win.
Their first year, didn't they trade to go get him?
Nah, I'm saying wasn't that Dan Campbell's first year with Jared Goff?
That was his second year. Let me just see when Dan Campbell was. That'll be easier.
Anyway,
Ben Johnson been offensive coordinator since February 2022.
Oh, who was there before?
the last 2 years.
I
Look at that.
needless to say, their offensive line has been like solid from
Yeah.
jump since he's been there. So if he, I'm telling you, bro, unless we run the wishbone or something with like a triple option or something like a reverses every play, our offensive line is horrible. I'm telling you, I can get a tackle for us on the offensive line. I ain't trying to be disrespectful, bro. I'm trying to put my hand in the dirt and I'm ripping through that. Like there are some plays where the defensive line go untouched. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm genuinely like disgusted. Like every player, every person who watches the Chicago Bears knows what the problem is, except the people who get paid to watch the Chicago Bears. Does that make sense? How does that make sense? I don't know. Let's talk about another
He
thing, because I can go all night about
he
it.
he was the tight end coach at first in 2020. Then he got promoted in 2022.
Sorry. Let's talk about another team, bro. Because I'm telling you, I can go on that. Or let's talk about basketball because that's what Chicago Bears should be doing, playing basketball.
Yeah, man. That boy said Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham is now two-time champ, undefeated in NBA Cup play. Clearly he was not the problem in LA. Doc Rivers is now NBA champion again.
Go, go.
Just
Um, but yeah, the Bucks beat the Thunder. Giannis is it's literally like, bro, every year, bro, I feel like we say Giannis is having the best year of his career. Giannis is having the best year of his career. And he's really having the best year of his career. I mean, he's shooting like he has not shot under 50% in any game this season.
Isn't
And
he
it's,
shooting like 64?
huh?
He's shooting like 64, or am I tripping?
I think he's like 61, but the
Mm.
fact that he hasn't been under 50 and he's averaging 32, 33 points is utterly ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
But the NBA Cup seems to be a thing, bro. I could only imagine, if Kobe was around doing this, but but yeah, bro, they popping champagne and stuff, bro. They got
nah.
in the locker room, bro. Doc Rivers is smiling again, bro. Um, I guess the Bucks have pivoted and turned around this Doc Rivers train. But Darvin Ham's not the problem, man. LA, meanwhile, on the other side, LA Lakers, they smell like shit.
LeBron back yet?
Nah, he's still been injured, but now he played with thoughts of retirement.
I think his thoughts of retirement has nothing to do with how the Lakers are playing, but I'm gonna leave his son alone.
What is his?
I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm not like it's one of the greatest things we've ever seen. Like play with your son, play with your dad. That's fire, bro. But that is where it ends.
Yeah,
The Bucks. Well, it's one of those things where like last year was Dame's and Giannis's first year together, right?
yeah.
I want to say there have only been a few teams where the superstar gets traded to the team and now they win a championship. It's rare.
Mhm.
It didn't happen with Shaq and Kobe, even though Kobe was a rookie, so that doesn't count. It didn't happen with Bron, D Wade, and Bosh. It didn't happen with. It happened with
KD.
the KD with the Golden State Warriors. We don't respect them rings at all.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Um,
We do.
KG,
You don't.
Ray Allen, Paul Pierce. I think that was the first year, right? Oh wait,
I think it was 07.
Sounds right.
It had to be 07.
Yeah, because then when did LeBron go to Miami? Oh wait, oh no.
No. You're right. You're right. Oh wait,
Yeah.
because
Because LeBron beat the Pistons to get to the finals, right?
in 07, yeah. I mean, Pistons was running stuff though.
Oh,
It was still different.
2012. I'm tripping.
So I think it's just time that they get the groove and Cup gives them a reason to tighten up.
Yeah,
That's what I'll say. It gives teams a reason to tighten up. So the Bucks are definitely, if they can do this if they can play like that 4 games against the Celtics, they might can make to the final. Maybe.
yeah. Like I said, Giannis is going crazy, and Dame is finally kind of like bouncing off of him. Wait, no.
Come on. Gang, we did so well this episode, bro. We didn't say one thing wrong, bro. We didn't say one thing wrong. This nigga said he bouncing on top of
I
them.
feel
That's
like
crazy.
they're
That's crazy. This nigga is nasty, bro.
Nah.
I said it, yo. I feel like they're finally meshing, bro.
Yeah.
And Thunder, bro. I think even though Shy underperformed, bro, he's like I felt like he should have won MVP last year, and I think he's picked up where he's left off. I mean, Thunder is still number one team in the West. He is like the bright spot of that team outside of the fact that they play well together, but like individually, he is the bright spot of that team. And I mean, he underperformed and they lost the game. I don't scream MVP. I don't know what does.
Nikola Jokic.
Like I also mentioned though, Giannis on the other flip side as well.
Give me
But I raised the question I raised last year: will this translate to the playoffs?
Go.
let me say this. Give me Celtics repeating. We're talking about basketball. I said it last year. I'm gonna say it again. You're giving out the worst product of professional sports there is. You're trash. Your ratings are still going down. Um, yeah, you're a bunch of losers, bro. Y'all get overpaid, sucky, half-ass professional athletes. All of y'all. Let's start for Giannis.
Somebody that's not playing half-ass like you talking about is Nikola Jokic, bro. I don't care what nobody's saying. We've never seen that like it.
He got great defense, right?
What?
He got great defense, right? My bad, right? Half-ass. That's half the sport.
No,
half
it's not, bro. No, it's not, bro. You
aren't you a two-way fan? Don't you love a two-way player?
see
Travis this, Travis that, two-way player. Do this. But when it's
No.
come to a game where they have to play two ways, is okay because you only play offense. No, half-ass and people, fans who gives.
He's a great rebounder though.
Listen, people, and this is also why the league is trash because we're giving them passes. We're done with passes. You don't play both sides of the ball, you're trash. End of it. That's why we're getting trash product. That's why his views going down. We give them too much passes. Trash. You don't play two ways.
I don't think Nikola Jokic doesn't try on defense. I just think he's not the most athletic guy.
Trash.
That's not all right.
Trash.
All right.
Trash.
All right.
Why is LeBron great? He was great playing offense and defense. Comeback blocks, dunker, offense. Great.
If you let folk tell it, they say he be slacking on defense. Am I tripping? Chase down block.
No, because definitely when we talk about prime Bron, no. So no. Prime Bron, great both ways. Kobe, great both ways. Michael Jordan, great both ways.
This is Bron's first year out of his prime. First year. So I don't even know what you're talking about. But
let's talk about soccer.
I see you have the Darvin Ham propaganda.
Who? Me or
and this is the thing. I don't know if it's the Lakers thing or if this is a LeBron thing, but they scapegoated him out of LA after going to the conference championship last year, and he was the first NBA Cup head coach to win the NBA Cup.
Bro,
are you saying like Darvin Ham, does not get the respect he deserves? 2-time champ.
I ain't gonna lie, it's looking ugly for the Lakers right now, bro. JJ Redick started off hot. I mean, they need another player, and I don't know where they can get a free roster spot. Chill. I ain't even say nothing like that. I just said they got a free roster spot somewhere, but they don't have it. You know what I'm saying? They fighting right now. Where they at? 8, 9, 10?
They're 10, 14 and 12, 14, 13. Something like that. But they're 10.
Yeah, they're pathetic. James Harden is outperforming them all by himself. That's sick. I I can't. I don't know. I don't know what to say about Bron other than the fact that, like, bro, you can't be the LeBron that you've needed to be anymore. So something has to change. Simple. They don't have enough. They don't have enough. They don't have enough, bro.
He needs help, but the season starts next week anyway. NBA on Christmas, but it's a lot of football going on. So, hey,
Yeah.
football is raising the middle finger to be playing football on Wednesday. They're really raising the middle finger to the NBA.
Bro, you got to get the people what they want to see.
Respectfully, NBA product is so trash, and Mahomes is playing so bad that Caitlin Clark won Athlete of the Year.
Oh, that was for over everybody.
Yeah, Tom.
I thought it was like women's category. No disrespect. No disrespect. No disrespect.
Why would you think that?
No disrespect. No disrespect. No disrespect.
But that's respectful.
Is that valid or was that gas?
Nah.
When you say gas, what do you mean?
Like,
What
did
form
they
is
get
it
it right?
gas?
Did they get it
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. She was the athlete of 2024. Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Oh, Tony just won his first ring.
And I'm saying the Olympics was literally this year.
The
Olympics
Dodgers-
was this year.
Nah. Okay, who was the most dominated athlete in the Olympics?
Sydney
Simone Biles,
or Simone, yeah.
who was bouncing back, who's coming back. You know what I
You
mean?
like that. You gotta take that shit out your vocabulary. You gotta take that shit out your vocabulary.
Nah. He a fan.
Bro, Simone Biles, even Noah Lyles, right?
Nah.
Nah, he came. What was it? He came bronze once, right? Silver.
Yeah, COVID,
Yeah.
Right, but he was out there dancing like a hooligan before the race. I'm not hearing that.
he was trying to get COVID out of him.
The
Asia Wilson,
nah.
no.
Asia Wilson won the
There's
championship.
no there. No.
Wait, no.
no,
Yes, she.
there's-
No, no,
Yeah.
she did not.
He
2024.
didn't win this year, but there was no other like if there was going to be anybody in women's basketball, it was going to be Caitlin Clark.
Or let's not forget her rival, Angel Reese.
Nah. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all realize Caitlin Clark had a sold out tour like Gunna this year?
Do you understand how many people view Angel Reese podcast?
What? All right, round, bro. I'm done.
Nah,
It's getting late. It's getting late.
I think, bro, we just had the Olympics, bro. I mean, athlete of the year it's crazy work.
Is this not the most entertaining WNBA season we've ever seen?
Jason Tatum just won his first Finals MVP.
Right. And he didn't get a lick
He
of
didn't even win the finals.
Oh no, he didn't.
See, they just want to have an argument so we can have a clip for real. The WNBA literally was up there with the Trump Harris debate. Am I wilding? The politics in the WNBA was up there with the presidential election this year. No cap. No cap. I am not joking. If you brought up Caitlin Clark's name in certain rooms, you are going to literally bring up Jim Crow all over again. And it's because of Caitlin Clark. She's shooting from the three. People are pulling up to the arenas in the city, not the way they usually play. Every single WNBA team that was visiting her, that the Fever were visiting, went to the arenas. That girl had the Sparks playing in crypto. The Fever was playing in State Farm. Not the Fever, the Dream. The Atlanta Dream was playing in State Farm twice. They've never done that. They've never played in State Farm until Caitlin Clark. Well, it's probably rare, but you get what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but
they probably have, but like that,
not consistent.
No, like they had to move the game to there. Like that was not a choice. Like, bro, what are we talking about, bro?
She couldn't even make the Olympic team. Spare me.
That was off of hate. No cap.
Hey, and then that brings the other point another lady had. She said, why couldn't the whole WNBA win after you?
Yeah, man.
Inclusivity, bro. Inclusivity, man. That's episode 95, bro. We gonna call round on that, man. Yes, sir. 2024 is coming to an end, man. Ball
Mm,
game.
okay. We can be able to stop recording.